Hi, my Play, Learn, and Grow Together friends. It's time for PJ Family Story Time. I'm glad you could join me tonight and share your bedtime routine with me. And I'm going to share my bedtime routine with you as well. And these are some of my friends here that we're going to say hello to before we get started. So shall we start? 1, 2, 3. Hello, bear. Hello, dog. Hello, bunny. We're glad you came to play. Well, thanks for coming. And guess what? We're going to talk a little bit about some of the special friends that you might sleep with. Now, this is one of my old special friends that I slept with that made me feel safe at night and also kept me company and made it easier to go to sleep. Sometimes we have those friends, and maybe you'll share yours with me. You can send me a picture of yours if you want. I know we made some the other night when we were together. We made the bunny. Yes, when we read the book, Guess How Much I Love You. Well, tonight we're going to talk about a different type of love that I think you'll connect to. So let's see what you think of my story tonight. It's called I Love You, Blue Kangaroo. Now maybe you have a blue kangaroo. Maybe you have a special bunny, or maybe an owl, or maybe a bear, or maybe a lammy. I know those are some of the special stuffed animals you've shared with me at PJ Family Storytime before. And this book was written by Emma Chichester Clark. And on the cover, what do you see? Can you see? That's right, a blue kangaroo and a little girl. Shall we find out what happens? Let's open up the story and see. There's her special blue kangaroo. Oh, it looks like she is in bed too, getting ready with her blue kangaroo. I bet you're getting ready for bed. Blue kangaroo belonged to Lily. And he was very much her special kangaroo. Every night, Lily said, I love you, Blue Kangaroo. And Blue Kangaroo fell fast asleep in Lily's arms. Then one day, Lily's Aunt Jemima came for lunch. She gave Lily a wild brown bear. And she was saying, which hand do you think it is in? She had a guess. I wonder where that bear was. If you guessed behind her back, I think you're right. Well, he was huggable and furry with wild brown eyes. And she said, thank you very much, and gave a big hug. Who do you see on the floor? That's right. It's Blue Kangaroo and her baby brother. Let's see what's going to happen next. That night, Lily took the wild brown bear up to bed with her. She said, I love you, brown bear. And I love you, Blue Kangaroo. Well, Blue Kangaroo didn't sleep quite so well after that. Why do you think that was? I wonder what feeling Blue Kangaroo is having. You think maybe a little jealous? I know sometimes I might get jealous if my friend was getting more attached to another friend. The next Saturday, Lily's mother's friend came named Florence. She came for tea. And she gave Lily a yellow cotton rabbit. And Lily said, thank you very much. She also had to guess where that rabbit was. Where do you think the rabbit was? Yep, in her purse. She had a big pocketbook. He was floppy and fleecy with velvety ears. So she started playing with the rabbit. And where was Blue Kangaroo? Well, that night, as Lily got ready for bed, she said, I love you, Yellow Cotton Rabbit. I love you, Wild Brown Bear. And I love you, Blue Kangaroo. Well, Blue Kangaroo hardly slept at all after that. I wonder why. More friends for Lily to sleep with. It looks like her mother was reading her a book, too. Well, then jolly Uncle George came to stay, and he gave Lily 2 furry, what do you see? Puppies. That's right. And they were cuddly and fluffy with shiny black noses. Oh, Lily was so excited. Well, that night, as Lily put on her pajamas, she said, I love the furry puppies. I love Yellow Cotton Rabbit, and I love Wild Brown Bear. And I love you, Blue Kangaroo. After that, Blue Kangaroo hardly slept a wink. I think he was feeling maybe left out. Didn't feel like he was Lily's favorite anymore. Oh, Lily's birthday, Mrs. Appleby gave Lily a wiggly green crocodile. And her great uncle, Arthur, gave her a long-eared owl. Lily's cousin, Amelia, gave her a little tiny teddy. And she said, thank you very much. Look at all those stuffed animals she had gotten for presents. Lucky little girl. Well, that night, as Lily brushed her teeth, which I'm sure you all already did, yes? She said, I love Tiny Teddy. I love Long-Eared Owl, and I love Wiggly Green Crocodile. I love the furry puppies. I love Yellow Cotton Rabbits. I love Wild Brown Bear, and I love you, Blue Kangaroo. But Blue Kangaroo laid on the edge of the bed and started to stare at the ceiling. How was he feeling? Like he wasn't part of the gang anymore. And he wasn't Lily's favorite. I don't know. Well, in the middle of the night, Lily rolled over. Then Tiny Teddy rolled over. Then Long-Eared Owl rolled over. Then Wiggly Green Crocodile rolled over. Then Furry Puppies rolled over. Then Yellow Cotton Rabbit, that's right, rolled over. Then Wild Brown Bear rolled over. And guess what happened? Shall we see? What happened to Blue Kangaroo? And Blue Kangaroo rolled out of the bed onto the floor. He looked up at Lily and the sleeping creatures. How do you think he felt then? Kind of alone and sad. There's just no room for me anymore, he said sadly, and he hopped across the carpet and out the door. He hopped along the hallway to the baby's room, and he hopped up into the baby's warm crib. See? Goo goo boo gaggaloo, gurgled the baby as he squeezed Blue Kangaroo tightly in his little pink fists. He found a new friend. He didn't have any competition. And that baby was pretty happy. Well, the next day, Lily looked everywhere for Blue Kangaroo. Goo goo boo gangaloo, cried the baby. Mine, cried the baby. No, shouted Lily. It's mine. Maybe Lily really did love Blue Kangaroo the best. Lily, said her mother, you've got so many animals. Surely you can let the baby have just one. Not Blue Kangaroo, cried Lily. I wonder why. Was he the most special to Lily? Maybe. Lily ran to her room, and when she came back, her arms were full. And he can have all of these, she said, but nobody can have Blue Kangaroo. That night, the baby went to bed with the wild brown bear, the yellow cotton rabbit, can you remember? The furry puppies, the wiggly green crocodile, the long-eared owl, and the tiny teddy. Lily went to bed with who? Blue Kangaroo. Blue Kangaroo snuggled up to Lily. She stroked his blue ears. Then she kissed the tip of his soft blue nose. I love you, Blue Kangaroo. And then the Blue Kangaroo fell fast asleep in her arms. Well, that story had a lot of meaning, because even though you get lots of different presents, you might have one very special, maybe stuffed animal or toy that is your favorite, that you can't be without. And for her at night, Blue Kangaroo is it. But it was fun getting all those others. Anyway, we all have something that we love just that much. I thought I'd share that story with you. I would like you to think about some questions, because you know how I always have those questions at the end of my family story time. Like, can you think of one animal that you saw that wasn't Blue Kangaroo? And goes, whoo, whoo. If you guessed the owl, you're right. Can you guess the one that goes, well, it wasn't one, there were actually two. Do you remember what there were two of? They go woof, 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 woof. If you guessed the puppies, you were right again. Oh, and what about one of these? You don't see them very much. But it was, what was it? The wiggly green crocodile. My last question is, but who did she love best and didn't want to share with her baby brother? That's right, Blue Kangaroo. Well, it's time to say goodnight. I have to go to bed. I hope you brushed your teeth and you'll snuggle and maybe get a goodnight kiss, and maybe you'll have a special friend that you might sleep with, like my horsey, or my bear, or a bunny, or a doggy. You might have a special teddy. So it's time to say goodnight. 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 Good night, horsey. Good night, bear. Good night, bunny. We're glad you came to play. Yay! Well, good night. Mwah. See you next week. Bye. Pleasant dreams.